Hi guys, I'm Joey. Tonight we're gonna make an Irish fisherman's pie. And for this, we got a smoked whitefish. It's amazing. And of course your shrimp, a white wine, heavy cream, about 6 russet potatoes, salt and pepper, and fresh herbs from the garden, some white mushrooms, and a little bit of butter. So the first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 425. And while that's preheating, we're going to start our shrimp boil. You want to make sure you cover your shrimp completely. So. Okay, and we got some fresh shrimp from our seafood market, and we're just going to place that in there like so. And I'm going to season this with some Creole mix. And put as much as you want in there. Stir it around a little bit and just pop it on high and let it come to a boil. So now I'm peeling my potatoes with the potato peeler that Mom got me from New Zealand. Thank you, Mom. Love this thing. It saves a lot of time. Okay, we want to get our potatoes on the boil, so I'm going to turn this on high and throw my water in. I like to use my little tea pitcher because I can preheat the water. So just slice your potato down the middle, and you want to do little slices, because you're going to make these into mashed potatoes. And you'll do each one just like this. Be very careful when you're slicing these. So, and we're going to throw a little bit of salt in here as well. Okay, our shrimp has been boiling for about 5 minutes. It's done. So I'm going to take it over here and I'm going to drain it. And let it cool off some. Okay. Woo! You can smell that Creole. I have this beautiful whitefish that's already smoked that we picked up from the seafood department at Whole Foods. And so we're going to peel the skin back. And I'm just going to take the pieces of meat from the fish off the bone and put it into my bowl over here. And then that's going to go directly into the casserole dish. And it just comes right off. It's a beautiful fish. There's a lot of meat on this fish too. Okay, when you've gotten all the meat off of one side, you're just going to flip it over, peel the skin back again the rest of the way, and take the meat from the other side, just like you did before. Our potatoes are done, so I've turned my stovetop off And I'm just going to strain these. Water out. Okay, so I'm turning my element on medium heat, and we're going to melt some butter in here. And I'm cutting up my mushrooms right now, and we're going to saute those. Throw them in here while the butter will be melted in just a minute. And all I'm doing is cutting these mushrooms in half. They'll cook down in fish pie. That's done. We're just melting the butter in with the mushrooms. They can saute. Okay, so I'm going to put the butter in here so it can melt. And we'll turn this on high. I've got my mushrooms sauteing right here. And then once this butter melts just a little bit, I'm going to add my 2/3 cup of white wine. Okay, I've turned my burner on high in my casserole dish, and I'm melting my butter, and I'm going to add 2/3 cups of my white wine. These mushrooms smell amazing. Okay, we're going to add just about a tablespoon of flour into our wine and butter, and then we'll stir that in. Okay, we're going to add our cream to the sauce, and then we're going to bring that to a boil again. Now when it's off, I'm going to put my fish in and the shrimp, and I've cut the shrimp up just a bit. We're going to throw the fresh herbs that we've cut on top. For my fresh herbs, I cut up tarragon, parsley, and fresh dill from the garden. And lastly, the mushrooms go in on top of all of that. We're going to take our mashed potatoes and we're going to spoon those on top of all of it and just layer it semi-flat. It's going to be on top of everything. And we're going to bake that in the oven at 425. Last heaping spoon in here. And I am going to cover this with some cheese before I throw it in. Because everybody loves cheese, right? Wonderful. Now we're ready to bake. We're going to cook that for 30 minutes. We're going to set our timer. Everything's cooking. I'm going to clean my mess up. And boy, I know how to make one. Many people are afraid to have a glass of wine with their meal when they're cooking with it. But when you cook with the wine, it takes the alcohol out. So it's great to just pour yourself a short glass to have with your meal. Cheers. Our timer just went off, so I'm gonna turn that off. We'll serve this. Ah, it looks fantastic. Okay, we're gonna dish this out. Still piping hot. You wanna make sure you get every bit of that seafood in there. Put some more shrimp in that one. And this is our Irish Fisherman pie. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's a really, really delicious meal. We've cooked it several times. Bon appetit. Until next time, I'm Joey, the Quarantine Cook.